Hey guys, it's Maggie and I'm back today, and I thought for today's video we could do something a little more fun, a little more lighthearted, because my recent videos have been on the heavier side. Now I got this idea from another YouTuber. I'm going to put their name here. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but they did a reaction video to EDS TikToks, and I thought it would be a fun idea to do sort of the same thing, but in relation to ostomies. I only have one stoma that I can share with you, so I think this would be a really good opportunity to share other people's experiences with ostomies. I'm going to leave their names on there, so if you guys want to check out their TikTok accounts, please do so. I am doing this under the fair use law or whatever, where I'm just going to be commenting on these videos, so just wanted to throw that out there. But yes, if you like this video, I would love if you subscribed, liked the video, thumbs up it, that sounded weird, and followed me on Instagram. So alright, let's get into reacting to ostomy TikToks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a headphone so that way I can hear the TikToks on my phone. I'm going to screen record it on here so that way I can transpose it right here so you guys can see it as well and hear it as well. I just realized though, I lit this candle for ambiance and it's just going to be covered up, so not great planning on my part, but that's okay. I feel like you saw the candle, you know it's there. It's alright. Alright, let's jump right into this. I'm going to put my headphone in, and we're going to open up TikTok here and just search ostomy. Oh, it's playing already. There are certain ones that I may have to mute because of music. This is one of them. I hate that we have to blur out our stomas. I have gotten some of my videos blocked before. And it looks like he's using a Coloplast bag. It's a clean ostomy change. 10 out of 10. So what he's doing there that I really enjoy is that he's putting his hand over it to provide a little bit of heat, a little bit of pressure. When you hold your hand over it, or maybe use a hairdryer on, you know, the least heat setting, it helps mold that flange into your body and makes it stick a little bit better. So it looks like that's what he was doing by pushing down on it. I will sometimes use a heating pad too. I find that that works the best for me because I use the heating pad all the time. But very nice ostomy change. It looks like it's a one-piece Coloplast bag, a drainable kind, so awesome. That is a quick ostomy change. Alright, let's go to the next.
Your mommy, can you show me your bag? Roman, where's your bag? Did you know mommy has a bag? Did you know mommy has one? Look at that. Oh, did you give me a key? That's so sweet. Show me your bag. Come here. Did you know mommy? Can you show me your bag?
That
Roman.
is so sweet. It makes me sad. A 2-year-old is starting to hide their ostomy bag. This mom is doing an awesome job making a child feel not alone in this. I mean, that was the biggest motivation for me to start YouTube, was because I felt so alone as a 16-year-old with an ostomy and was worried about showing it, and it just totally flipped it upside down for me when I started, you know, speaking to so many people online with ostomies and realizing, no, I'm not alone, and it made me so much more comfortable sharing it. So, good job, Mom. I know. Hiding it well. That's what I love about the high-waisted trend going on right now. You'd never be able to see the ostomy, and I like that looser pants are in style. When I was in high school, it was the skinny jeans, the tighter jeans, definitely not high-waisted, so it made it very difficult for me to, if I wanted to, conceal the bag. And I felt like I had to wear looser shirts sometimes if, you know, my ostomy was a bit more active. So I like the style trend now where we can wear looser clothing. I just got a pair of jeans that is high-waisted, looser fitting. I feel comfortable in it, whereas when I was younger, I wanted my clothes to fit tighter so it looked like I was bigger than what I actually was. But yeah, amazing. And my favorite thing to do when I'm just around the house is have my ostomy bag hanging out because it's more comfortable.
So this is my ostomy, and people have been wondering how it works, so I'm going to explain it to y'all. So this is a normal digestive tract, what most people have. It starts at your mouth, goes down your esophagus, goes through your stomach, your small intestine, through your colon, and then out when you go to the bathroom. You also have your liver and pancreas and gallbladder up there in your digestive tract too. So I have Crohn's disease. It's an autoimmune disease. Basically, your body gets kind of freaked out and it decides to attack itself. So
I love that they showed the diagram and pointed out all the different pieces because sometimes that's the hardest in explaining Crohn's disease. And I don't always show it on my videos, so people don't really understand how my ostomy works or how I'm even surviving without a colon and a rectum.
Crohn's disease, my body decided to attack its digestive system, and it attacked my colon. So I had to have my colon removed. After being diagnosed with Crohn's disease, I was also diagnosed with endometriosis, which is when the uterine cells decide to grow outside the uterus, and those decided to grow on my pelvic floor, which made it so I could not use some of my small intestine, which was left. So I have had 8 major surgeries to get this all sorted out, and now this is what my digestive tract looks like. So this is my digestive tract. I still have my mouth, esophagus, stomach, liver, pancreas, gallbladder, all that good stuff. But when food passes through my stomach, it goes through my small intestine, and then it comes out this little red thing right here, which is called a stoma.
This is fabulous.
And the reason I have a stoma is because I don't have a colon or the rest of the digestive tract, so I can't use it. So I have an ostomy, which makes it so I can live. So that is basically the gist of it. I also want to make sure that everyone knows that this is only one kind of ostomy. There are a bunch of different kinds of ostomies,
yes,
and I'm only explaining the one that I have, an ileostomy. And also, these things are not negative things. These things save people's lives. So they're actually really positive, and I'm so grateful for my ostomy. So yeah, I love all the questions. Keep them coming.
I love how she educated. I thought that was so clear. That is such a great way for people who don't know what stomas are or what Crohn's disease is. That is a picture-perfect version of it. I wish doctors would explain it that way. Like, pull up this video, show this diagram. Perfect. And her story sounds very similar to mine. So we are colonless buddies. There should be a better term for that. All right, let's go to the next one. Yes, you can. I love this. I'm wearing tight pants. I'm wearing leggings right now, and I've got my ostomy tucked into it. No problemo. So yes, you can wear tight pants. Obviously, when your ostomy gets a little bit more full, you're going to notice it, which is why you make sure you empty it. It's important to empty it frequently so that way you're not getting leaks, you're not getting pressure put, and your output seeping underneath where you've cut your stoma opening.
So on Sunday, I found out that I am having my ostomy reversed today.
Oh my gosh.
So on Sunday night, I had my last meal ever with an ostomy.
So this was a year ago.
And then on Monday, I did my last bag change ever. I caught up on all my schoolwork for the week. I read a little bit to help with my nerves. Last night at midnight, I took my last sip of water. I got a stuffed animal today. I braided my hair before surgery today. I wiped down.
So it makes me wonder, I don't know if this person has their ostomy still or if it was reversed. Just, I didn't look to see when these were posted. So this was January 11th, 2022. Let me go back.
So this is
This
my
was,
Ostomy,
oh no,
and
this
people have been wondering how
was,
it works.
okay, so she probably got it
I'm going to
reversed.
explain it to y'all.
Oh, congrats.
So-
Oh, I love her nails. I hate it because there's music and I can't play it on YouTube. Oh, using a nice little barrier arc, a little flange extender, great for kind of helping to waterproof stuff, and just securing the bag on, securing the flange on. Looks like another Coloplast bag.
Let's do some ostomy care. So first I am measuring the size of the stoma. This is the adhesive ring, so I just warmed it up in my hands and molded it to the stoma by stretching it out. I then also molded the opening of the wafer according to the size of the stoma, and I applied that wafer.
Compotech wafer.
Then I just removed the paper surrounding it so that it would stick to the skin.
Maybe an occupational therapy student. I think that's what the description says.
Then
awesome.
I attached the ostomy bag. It just clips in, and then I closed the opening on the bottom and just kind of flipped it inside out.
Awesome.
Then we did some practice with a technique called...
If you've never done that, a lot of the drainable ostomy pouches you can actually fold up within itself so you don't have the Velcro end or whatever kind of end hanging out. I always do that with my drainable bags when I wear them. Obviously, I don't wear them super often. I like the non-drainable because I'm weird. But yes, that is a very good how-to video for stoma care. The only thing is I know that there are ostomy or stoma models out there that will have effluent come out of it. Obviously not real, but it gives a more realistic version of what it's like to change an active stoma, because stomas, like, they love it. They love it. They love to be active when you're trying to change it. Highly recommend any students that might be doing ostomy changes to try it on a real stoma to get an idea of what it's like trying to change an active one. And when they are active, there's a number of things you can do. There's the Stoma Genie that you could use. There's what I had done in the past where I would take a paper towel and fold it up a couple times and just gently place it under my stoma and kind of hold the top of it together. So that way the output would go into the paper towel while I could clean underneath the stoma, you know, put the skin barrier on, all of that stuff. But yes, actually I'm curious what they're doing now.
Rusting using stoma powder, which is for patients with skin breakdown. So overall, occupational therapists can play a huge role in ostomy care because toileting is an ADL. Let's do some ostomy care.
I'm not sure what they were doing with the stoma powder though. I have never seen anybody take the barrier wipe and press it onto the powder. Generally, you want a as thin as possible layer of powder because the more powder, the less that flange is going to stick. So generally, you put the powder on, you try and wipe away, blow away, whatever, as much as the powder as possible, just so it's sticking to the raw open areas, which it will because those areas tend to be wet. And then you take the skin barrier or the spray and press it onto the skin. So, I don't know, maybe this is a new method. Is this what you guys do? Let me know.
Now these days are the most beautiful, but they also are the most difficult because I do not want to be doing this today.
An ostomy? This is beautiful. I've been seeing more and more of this, of like the ice bath. Oh, she does! Ooh. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I could do this. So I don't know their medical history, but I'm wondering if it helps with the reason they have an ostomy.
Day 39. I've taken an ice bath.
39 days? 39 days of taking an ice bath.
I want to do this.
Where do you live?
I have felt like sick to my stomach all morning because truly, it is difficult difficult every single day.
I can imagine.
Beautiful, guys. The benefits are worth it.
Ooh, I'm noticing. I don't know if I'm right about this. Hold on.
But it is beautiful, guys.
When she gets out,
the benefits are worth it.
it looks like she may have had a stoma on the other side. I could be totally wrong about this. It looks like she may have had a stoma on the other side based on that scar. So I wonder if she got it maybe reversed and then replaced, or maybe had a revision surgery. I don't know. That's what it looks like to me. I could be totally wrong. Could be a scar from who knows what. But man, kudos to her for doing the ice bath. There must be some sort of health benefit there. 39 days of freezing your butt off. Good for you. Oh. Yeah, it's not fun. Oh. Highly recommend pet therapy. And just having the foods that you can eat, the comfortable spaces, the comfortable clothes, and a lot of distraction around you. That's, you know, when I'm feeling not too great, that's the best thing that I have found for myself is distraction, especially if I don't have any other way of managing the pain or whatever symptoms. It's difficult. Oh. Yep. Watch all the shows. Oh, sweet puppy. Yeah. Yeah, crying can release so much tension and stress that don't feel ashamed to do it. There are some times where I'm like, you know what? I tell Zach this. I'm like, you know what? Today is a cry day. So I'm going to take my time. I'm going to get my good cry out. And I'll be better afterwards. So, cry it out. Highly recommend. Nice. That scared me. It's like, what? Yeah, if there's a stoma involved with the ostomy bag, highly recommend not drinking out of it, not taking shots out of it. I like didn't look for the stoma. I just was like, oh, ostomy, okay. There's that. Never done that before. Next.
Good morning. Okay, so it's been 2 to 3 days. And I need to change.
I've seen a lot of this person's videos.
Take you through a bag change, what it looks like, all the stuff I need. So, yeah. Okay, so here's everything I need. So I have this little cup of hot water, which I use to clean all the poop off, some of the adhesive that's stuck on from the bag, some wipes, scissors to cut things, cuticle scissors, very good, not sharp. Adhesive wipe, adhesive spray. I use them both. Then we have this thing called a seal.
It's a salt. Okay.
Then we have my bag, which has been cut already.
I always get asked about the black bags that I wear, and they are salts, but they're only available in the UK. And years ago, Salt had sent me some of them to try, fell in love, and then I've actually had subscribers who live in countries that have it send them to me, which is amazing. So I save them for very special occasions. I think they're beautiful. They just are sleek. They make you feel so confident. Yeah, but continuing on.
I put on to my stoma and my skin. Oh, and one more and very important thing is I have 2 nappy bags in it. So I use one to put under my bag.
That's exactly what I do.
Catch the bag, and if anything comes out while I'm changing my bag, goes into the bag. And I have a second bag. So once I saw this one, I put this in this double bags, and they're both like vanilla-y scented too. So there's absolutely no smell. Okay, so I'm going to take off this now, and that requires me to spray on this, which will make the bag come off easier, rather than feeling like I'm getting like a literal wax at like 9:30 in the morning.
It's interesting to see a filter lower on the bag like
so
that.
The bag is off now, like you can see.
So curious about
This
these wipes though.
This is covering my stoma in case
They're pretty.
anything comes out. You can probably see some where the bag has been put on over time. Next, I'm going to put on this seal.
This just made me think of something too that I don't have experience with, but maybe some of the men that, or anybody who has any body hair with a stoma, what do you do about it? How do you manage the body hair? Do you shave it, wax it? I don't know. How do you manage that with having to replace a flange every few days?
Which goes around the stoma, basically like a little ring, and this helps protect. We'll give it more protection in case stuff does come out of stoma and it can get onto my skin, because the poop is like acidic and it can like over time burn your skin, and it's very irritable. Okay, then the next thing and last thing that we want to do,
and those barrier rings can also just help to fill in any divots, gaps.
Is like semi-important, so you can get the seal right. But you want to make sure that all these little grooves that the bag has on them are not sticking to one another.
Those grooves, that's something I have always loved. I hear a dog coming downstairs. Oh, yep, that's Bruno. Those little grooves that he's talking about, those little slits in the flange, are one of my favorite features of salts, because it just contorts to the shape of your body so much better than a number of other flanges. I love those little slits, and you can actually make them yourself if you want. You can cut them into your flange, but just when they're already there, it's like, I don't know, nicer, it's cleaner.
And that you don't have any like gaps, so the bag can raise. And this is why you stand here for a good like 30 seconds to a minute, at least I do.
Pressing it on,
and I massage it on to warm it up so it sticks to your
Hi Bruno, you're interrupting.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Okay, all done. Fresh bag is on.
Nice.
Feels good.
Nothing like a fresh bag.
2 days, nothing better. Then we have the disposables, which go in the trash.
Yep.
It's that easy.
Awesome. I just had another dog come down. You can see the tail's wagging. So I'm going to go let my dogs outside before they knock my camera over and my microphone that's right here. All right, tell me what you think of this video. I really enjoyed this. We can definitely do it again in the future if you enjoyed it. And thank you to all of those that are online educating about ostomies, showing their stomas. People need to see them to feel more comfortable. They need to hear the words. And I just love that people are creating awareness. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next. All right, guys, let's go outside.